is a damp, wet Wednesday. Feel foggy too. Hope you enjoyed Snap on Tuesday's video. We are a little over 2021 on the subscribers, in the mid-20s, which is always nice. But yes, it's Wednesday, currently 7:45. It's warmed up a bit, 6 degrees. The north of the country is at -7, and we, I think, are going to hit like near 10 degrees today. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Tonight is it's daikoku at Caffiene Machine, which is a Jap night, and there's usually like quite a lot of stuff up there, and I really want to go. The weather is supposed to be crummy all day, and we may get a break in the weather this afternoon, or later on this sort of late afternoon, early evening. And from looking at the weather map, it does seem to kind of move away from the sort of Midlands. Stratford upon Avon is where the Caffiene Machine is, and the bad weather does move away from it towards the evening, which is when we get there. So I am quite tempted to rip the chaser and go on up, have a look, to be honest. But we've got to get the work done first. This morning I've got got 2 cars in. I've got a Nissan Qashqai with a 360 camera, having a Pioneer as well, and the guy in front of me's pissed. He has no clue where he's going, he's just swerving all over the road. That's good. And then this afternoon we've got an Austin. What? No, we haven't. His name's Austin. It's been a long night. This afternoon we've got a Hyundai i10, and it's having a Pioneer and a fascia kit. So kind of like a head unit day today, which should make it nice and straightforward. Hopefully, touch wood, fingers crossed, nothing messes up and we've got all the right leads. And we don't crash the truck on the way to work. Nobody tries driving into me like they did yesterday. And I may get a chance to play with my welder today. I'm going to get my bud Rob is coming over. He's the dude that does all the TIG welding, and he's an experienced sparky. Can do some really good stuff with a torch. So he's going to pop on over, get myself familiarised with the MIG, get it all set up, you know, get some gas, get some wire, and go from there. Basically, might have a play with it, see what we can stick together. But that's it, really. It's going to be a nice straightforward day. Hopefully I decide later on that yes, Caffiene Machine is a good idea, and I bowl on up there and we get some video content for that tonight. That'd be awesome, because it is neon fest as well. Like, all the cars up there love bright lights, and it is anything kind of quirky, anything a bit cheesy, lights everywhere. I guarantee 100% there will be a S13 that goes up there with, it's got a neon strip stuck on the outside of the body kit that goes around and around and around. We've seen it before in the videos, but I bet that's going to be there. He's always there. He's quite local, I guess. But other than that, I'm going to get my ass off to work, get some breakfast, get coffee, and I'll speak to you in a bit when we got our first one in.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Morning everyone, here's our first one, Hyundai i10, just picked up from the for the wife. We've got obviously a microphone to go up here, digital aerial going to go over there. We've got a fascia kit that replaces all of this, retains these 2 buttons, and we should keep the factory steering controls. And then there's going to be a Pioneer in here, so we're going to crack on with this one. I'll come back to you in a bit. Busy day today, lots going on. See you in a moment.
A few inches later.
Right then everyone, this one's done. What a pain in the ass that was. So if you've ever or have to do one of these, see this fascia, so that has to come off first, and then you attack the radio at the sides with 4 Phillips screws like this. Be warned, the dash does not like being creased. This is extremely stiff to get off and does not let you have it out easy enough. It's like Honda stuff, the clips are massive, the panel is super soft, so it doesn't give. It just lets you crease the crap out the dash, so you've got to be really gentle with the dash because it does not like being bent out of shape. All right. Also, this section here doesn't fit properly, and these air vents don't like fitting properly, so I'm going to report back to Connect 2 and tell them that this panel really needs redesigning because it's all a bit not quite there. It's almost, but not quite there. Steering controls are working with this one, but it's all in. CarPlay and Android Auto, USB's in there, digital aerials there, microphone in the center. All right, speak to you soon. Bye. Right then, so the Nissan stitched. Customers. So we're going to get on with something else I can do. Right everyone, let's get this thing up. Right. So we've had a test play. Let me put you up here so you can see what's going on. Right, we've had a test play. We know it works. Now, while we get ready for the coating, which is on order, I need to get these things kind of fitted down and the nut inserts put in. That's kind of important. We've got a proper connection on the inside that goes through to the outside, a little bolt fixing. That means I can power the box properly with a amp connection. So we did have some screws in there. We're going to get these screws out, and I've bought some proper nut inserts. The box has been tested, we know it works. Let's undo all our connections. So what we need to do now is put these in, which are nut inserts if you've never used these. Obviously you can use screws in a box to secure your sub. But every time you take the sub or have to service the sub or pull it in and out, you damage where the thread goes. So we use these machine screws. Now that's going to be no good for screwing into wood. So instead, you have what we call a nut insert, which looks like that, and that basically has an M5 fine thread pitch inside it, an Allen key on the top and a coarse outer. So we drill out this, glue this, insert the nut insert into the wood with an Allen key, and then basically I can connect my sub in via an Allen keb, an Allen head or a screw cap, and then the sub is easily removable and I'm never damaging the threads that are inside the box. So we're going to get a set of these in. So first things first, pick a hole, doesn't matter. Obviously this is our chosen one there, so we'll start with this one. So what we've basically got to do is drill out this hole to the outer thread, the outer diameter of this. Not the thread's going to bite into the wood. But let me get that sorted first. So, we get some drill bits. We get an Allen of some description. Now this doesn't need to be very big, as in very deep. We just need to match the outer thread of our screw. That's the one. Now, because the insert is only yay big, we only need to drill that big. You can do this one of two ways. The easiest way is grabbing a bit of tape, putting it around the drill bit so you know how far you need to go in. Or you can just be an absolute legend like me and go that much. So there's our hole, which is then going to match this. So what we're going to do is this nut insert is going to be screwed into there. That's going to give us a fine pitch thread inside the nut insert, and then we can remove the cap head screws nice and easy. I do like to put a bit of glue on these just to hold them in. So we'll get our glue out. Them nuts here left the bottle tilted over and it's all dried around the sides. Never good. The good thing about wood glue is you can kind of crack it off. Stop laughing, you perverts. There we go. Right, so once we've cleared the old lily. Oh, we've got a blockage in the end, Captain. Right, bit around the threads. Doesn't need to be everywhere. Get it all over your hands. God, this is totally going to plan. Right, so we've got our nut insert on. Fucking hell, it's all over my fingers. Then put it onto the hole. Give it a twist. So we get our nut insert, bit of glue on the threads to help it sit in, and then make sure we've got glue in the hole, and then as we push gently down, keeping our nut insert flat, it then finds its own little space in the hole. Until we've got it all the way down flush. Wipe off your excess. Make sure the thread and hole and pitch and everything is clear. And that's one inserted. So we'll move on to the next one. This wood can split a little bit, so get yourself a little flat knife, or you can use a file. Just make sure that you're nice and flat to start with, otherwise the wood basically sits underneath the collar of the insert, kind of like a turtleneck sweater, and everything gets stuck. So if you make sure your hole's starting fresh, it will end up fresh. Wipe off the excess around the edges. That's what you want it to look like. So now, when my sub is in with my cap heads, I am now working with a thread that's replaceable sorry, the thread that's removable, not replaceable. Hassle free. Make sure it's flat. These take a little bit of time to dry as well, so don't go wanging loads of torque through them straight away. I like to just put them in and leave them for a good 24 hours for everything just to cure. We're not in any rush. So we've got the studs put into the box, that's ready to go, just need to hoover it up. That's one job down. We've had the battery on charge today. The old new toy has done very, very well. And I've started setting up the welder as well. So we've got some cables and stuff attached. I've ordered my gas. Got to put a plug on there or a socket. I think I need a 16 ampere. And then get the regulator connected. Phone's going mad. Just trying to arrange some stuff. There is daikoku on tonight, which is like a Japanese night. Meals and noodles, as they call it. I don't want to offend any ricers. I mean, Jap enthusiasts, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's going on tonight, so hopefully I'm just sort of trying to gauge the weather at the minute. It seems very changeable and I'm not sure how it's going to play out, whether it's going to brighten up and cheer up or just kind of be miserable all night long. But I am taking the chaser home. I'm going to go home and have a shower, see what the weatherman says, and maybe camera up the chaser and head up to C&M on a weekday. Gosh. Right, I'm done for today. Everything's been picked up. We got the Astra done last thing. She wanted her sub and amp putting into it, and an Astra GTC, so that got done. Didn't see the Nissan. The old Qashqai never showed. More for them. More cancellations. Gotta love it. But it's alright, we finished the work with, or filled the work with something else. Anyway, I'm gonna go and check the weather map and see what the sunshine is saying. We may get an extended vid up to C&M, possibly. Not promising anything, we'll see what the weather's saying. See ya tomorrow, bye. be on camera now. Cheers for that, thank you very much. So we're here everyone, Caffiene Machine. Got to give a special thanks to Lottie. Got to keep talking because we don't want to get copyrighted by the speaker. It's a ticket only event and it was sold out. Managed to squeeze in. I'm a guest of Caffiene Machine tonight. Very cool, so big shout out to Lottie. Let's go and see some cars.
raises, and I'll like give them
Right then guys, we are done. I've just left Caffeine Machine. Unfortunately there was a big accident just on the way in as I arrived. I think a car had rolled and it had ended up through the bush. So police have shut the road off that side of Caffeine Machine. So I got to take a long route home. We've got to go round a place called Loxley. And then yeah, get past all the road jams at the minute. Oh no, I don't want to go this way. Where am I going?
Take the next left onto Blue Lane.
Yeah, we're going this way. So yeah, a really good night. Loads of cars, loads of nice people. Got to chat to loads of friendly people. So if they're watching, new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping and having a chat. The chase went down really well. Everyone loved it. So I'm going to get my ass home, cut this video up for you lot, and we will start again on work bright and early in the morning. See you soon. Ciao.